And joining us right now is Senator Bill Nelson. Senator, thanks so much for joining us. Let's talk about the great state of Florida about to get walloped. What is the plan of action at this point now that we're talking about landfall?
Well, remember a couple of days ago we thought it was going to be an East Coast storm, and now it's a West Coast storm. It's already hit Florida. It's hit the Keys between Key West and Big Pine Key, and we just got a gust of wind here. I am in Tampa, and it's coming right up the West Coast. It's only going to be about 115 miles an hour when it gets to Tampa. That's not the problem. The problem is the water, because that counterclockwise rotation with the eye just off the coast, that's going to drive the water right up into Tampa Bay. And once it gets up into Tampa Bay, there's no place for it to go. It's going to wall up, and you're going to have a storm surge there.
Senator, obviously we know that surge is going to be a problem. You don't think that 115-mile-an-hour winds are going to be a problem along the southwest coast?
Oh, of course that's going to be a problem, but it's a large, large difference from a Cat 5, 155 miles an hour or more that we initially thought it was going to be. 115 is a significant event. I'm saying that on the top of that, we're going to have on the West Coast, up in the bays and the estuary, we're going to have a significant water event.
So, Senator, yes, we're seeing these strong winds. We're also seeing now these tornado spin-ups happening across the eastern coast of Florida. How concerned are you with these multiple threats that we're seeing here with Hurricane Irma coming on shore?
Well, I am very concerned. What is happening as it now goes from the Keys up the West Coast, Naples, Fort Myers. There is a big bay just north of Fort Myers called Charlotte Harbor. Remember Hurricane Charlie back in the 2004-05 time. That took a right hook off the Gulf of Mexico and went right up Charlotte Harbor, and ground zero was Punta Gorda. That's going to get a lot of water as this one continues up the West Coast.
Yeah, the threats here really are just staggering with this system. Senator, thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else that you would want to say to the people watching, to the people of Florida who are undergoing this threat right now?
I am very proud of Floridians. It's been neighbors helping neighbors. They're doing all kind of volunteer work in the shelters. You've got a seamless transition between all levels of government, federal, local, state government. That's all working. FEMA had to keep some of its reserves from going into Texas to come into Florida. FEMA is stretched, but FEMA is ready as well.
That's great. It's great news and great encouraging words that are coming here out of the senator here. Senator, thank you so much for joining us.